My name is Bill Fisher. This demo covers storyboard animatic creation using Adobe Animate. Now that we've completed our storyboard thumbs, we can start to create our storyboard animatic. First order of business to do that is to create a new Animate file. This window will pop up and we'll want to choose Full HD, frame rate 15. Then choose Create. Now I'm going to reduce that window size to 25% so that I can see what's happening. Let's import the audio that we're going to be using. To do that, I'll choose File, Import to Library, find my audio file, and open it. This is the layer that I will put it on, and I will label that narration. And then in the first keyframe, I will choose Properties, and every sound that I import will show up in this list. Right now I only have one, so I have a short list. We want to make sure that this is set to Stream for sync, extremely important. Now that my sound is in here, I have to find the end of it. I know that my audio is over 40 seconds long, so I'm going to scroll down the timeline to, well, it's giving me 38 seconds. I'm going to right click or control click, and I'm going to insert a frame, not a keyframe or a blank keyframe, just a simple frame. And it looks like I have not found the end of the audio yet, so let me go down to about here, control click or right click, insert a frame, and there's the end of the audio. Now I can scroll all the way back to the beginning of my timeline, choose frame 1, and I can choose play and hear the audio. The flying chicken. Now that we have the audio, we can start bringing in some of the thumbnail artwork. I'm going to create a layer for that. I usually like to put narration on top, so I will move it. And I'm going to call this the thumbs. Now I have my storyboard thumbnail file open, and I'm going to make sure that all of my layers are unlocked by clicking that lock except for the template. I don't want to bring portions of the template in. This is my first frame, so I'm going to go ahead with my selection tool and draw a box around those components. I'm going to copy them, and then over here in my Chicken-Animatic file, I'm going to click on that frame and I'm going to paste and center. And there they are. Now they're quite small, so I'll get my transform tool, hold the shift key down so that they will scale proportionately, and go ahead and just scale them up. Let's work on the second frame of our animation. Going back to our storyboard thumbs, let's zoom in a little bit, and we can see that the board changes when the narrator says one was very different. So let's copy that art, come over here, and play back until we can hear
the flying chicken,
that phrase.
in the land of chickens, where there is little difference between the finest and the poorest of fowl. One was...
Okay, I found it. One was very different. Starts right there. I can see the wave. So what I'm going to do is somewhere in between here, control click, right click, insert a blank keyframe because I want to put something new there. In that new blank keyframe, I will edit, paste and center, and there is the board that I just copied. Hold the shift key down, scale it up. Now as you can see, the board will change.
Forest of fowl. One was very different.
Keep adding blank keyframes and copying, pasting your boards down the timeline until you get to the end. When you're finished, you should have something that looks like this.
The flying chicken. In the land of chickens, where there is little difference between the finest and the poorest of fowl, one was very different and stood above the rest. Having learned to walk upright, alas, they strived for even more, and thought perhaps they may even be able to fly. So they climbed to the top of the coop and leapt off. Then promptly dropped straight toward the ground. Those that reach recklessly for the sky will surely be brought down to earth.
Well, that wraps up the demo for today. Thanks for watching.